Just ahead on Focus at 4.
Jon Stewart's art is amazing, especially when you take a closer look. We'll bring it in focus at 4 coming up.
One local artist's precision drawings are more than just pretty pictures. They are whimsical creations that tease your brain and sort of tickle your funny bone. ABC 3340's Dave Baird shows us why the more you look, the more you see.
Jon Stewart isn't just an artist.
I like to call myself a visual humorist.
When he sits down to draw, his tongue is planted firmly in his cheek.
Hold your tongue right for a month at a time and they just appear on paper.
What appears are everyday objects, but when you look closer, they're a patchwork of smaller objects with witty double meanings. His dragonfly is a tangle of 21 tiny dragons. His trombone, a humorous collection of bones.
It's a joke I couldn't pass up.
Stewart's golf bag is packed with potent puns.
The hammer at the top is the driver. That's the iron. The tortilla is for chipping. There's a whole set of clubs in this golf bag, and it's all carried by the caddy. These are the sort of things that have been buzzing through my head my whole life. This is the kind of thing I got sent to the principal's office for all the time.
Jon Stewart has received a lot of praise for his witty penmanship, and that's another thing. These creations are made with a regular ballpoint pen.
It took a few years to find the right kind, and people are always surprised I use a Papermate.
His drawings are so popular that some people have gone as far as having them tattooed on their bodies. Interestingly, at Stewart's Homewood studio, you'll find something else hanging on the wall with his drawings, a medical license. He's a real doctor. His wife, Sue Ellen, even had a special lab coat made for him.
And it has a Donald Stewart, MD, artist on there.
Shortly after graduating from UAB, however, and completing his internship, Stewart decided that the pen was mightier than the scalpel.
I found out that there were a lot of people who were qualified to take out your gallbladder, most of them far better qualified than me, but there wasn't anybody making big pictures out of little pictures and making people smile with them.
Decades later, this rebel with a ballpoint has no regrets about his choice.
I get to come to work every day and do this. I still feel like I'm a 4-year-old and I'm going to the playground to work every single day.
I love it.
Isn't that great stuff?
He's great.
And you can tell he just loves what he's doing. And that's, I guess, the secret to life.
Good for him. And the medical deal, did he ever practice medicine? Or did
he pretty much right after finishing his internship, he made the decision.
This is not for me.
This is not for me. This is not the path. And he had the guts to follow the path that he wanted to follow. And you know, this guy, he not only is he an artist and a doctor, he has that on his resume, but also he paid his way through college with a comedy act. And
I can see that.
He has won awards for his short stories and fiction, so he's a man for all seasons.
Extremely talented individual.
Great guy,
and one of the things that I love about him, he also goes out and takes this whimsical artwork and shares it, for example, at retirement homes and things like that.
Yep.
He just enjoys being a part of the community.
And you can tell.
And making people smile. Thank you, Dave. Great story. Appreciate it.